Hey everyone. So in our previous lesson we learned about the user experience functionalities, that if order now button is clicked then what will happen, if confirm button is clicked then what will happen, and all those things. But now let's suppose that if someone orders from our website, then how do we get notified that this person has requested for this particular pizza? We can do this by triggering emails. We can think of it like whenever someone orders something, we should get an email about the details of the order so that we can prepare and deliver their order accordingly. Also, we can even send message and email to our customer as well regarding the confirmation of their order. So now, how do we make this email functionality? We want both of these emails to trigger whenever the order is placed, which happens whenever the user clicks on this button confirm. So we'll set up this email functionality through our workflow. Click on this confirm button. In the button confirm, click on Start and Edit Workflow. Then we will be directed to our workflow. Here we already have done two steps, that whenever this button confirm is clicked, then we'll show our pop-up confirm and simultaneously we'll hide our pop-up details. Now let's add the third step, that is send email. So just click on send email. So this send email element box will appear. Now we need to fill it out. First let's make it for the email which we want to send to our customer. So in 2, let's write the customer's email ID, which is our input emails value. So let's insert dynamic data, input emails value. In sender's name, you can write your name or your website name, whatever you can write. CC, BCC also you can write accordingly. In subject, let's write. And in our body, we can write. So that's it. Now by doing this, it will send the message to the user after he orders something from our website. Now we also want to receive an email on our ID whenever someone orders so that we can prepare their order and deliver it to their address. So let's just add one more action of send email. And now in this case we want to send the email or message to ourselves. So in 2 you can write your own email ID. For now let me just write. In sender's name let's write Pizza Mania. In subject we can write order received. But now in our body we need to enter some dynamic as well as static data. We want to send the name, number, address of our user and also the pizza name which they have ordered. So let's start writing. This is one order for. Till now here we have written static data. Now let's insert our dynamic data. Do a search for pizzas. Search for pizzas. First item, name. Let's even write uppercase. By this it will make all the letters in caps. By insert dynamic data, input names, value. Let's do it capitalized words. By capitalized words it will just make the first letter capital. So till now we have written that this is one order for this particular pizza by this person. Here it will give the name of the user who has ordered. Let's continue writing. At address. Let's insert dynamic data again. Multi-line input addresses. Value. So till now we have written that this is one order for this pizza by this person at this address. If you want, you can even write phone number, insert dynamic data, input mobile numbers, value, and then we can just write thanks. So here we have written that this is one order for this pizza by this person at this address and his phone number is this. So here we have mentioned all the details whatever we needed, and now we trigger two emails, one to our user and one to ourselves or our kitchen team, you can say. So this is how we send emails in Bubble. It is very easy. You just have to link a few things here in our workflow and we are good to go. So in our next video, we'll talk about responsiveness because we want our site to be fully responsive so that it looks good in mobile version as well. So we'll have to figure it out and see how it works.